Adam, the White Hair Master, Season 2, Episode 49. While not entirely sure, Adam's intuition told him that this mask had something to do with the girl. Therefore, to be sure, Adam took the mask in his hand and approached the young man to ask. Holding the mask in his hand, the guy admitted that this was the mask his girlfriend used last night. While drunk, she used it to put on the face of the god statue. At first, when he first witnessed this, there were a lot of theories put forward by Adam, but he did not expect that the problem would come from the girl herself. Feeling that this place no longer needed his abilities, Adam decided to call Sarah back to the room. Before leaving, when passing the girl, Adam only gently said that this was the result of playing with the gods. He also hopes the girl learns her lesson. She won't act so impulsively from now on. After hearing what Adam said and rethinking her actions, the young girl became calmer. At this time, the hotel manager was also present. He apologized to the girl and said that he would change rooms for them immediately. Until now, Sarah really believed in the purpose of the god statue when placed here. With a familiar smile, Adam slowly explained to Sarah that the room was initially located in a terrible position in feng shui, which attracted the spirits to disturb. Fortunately, the one who suffers is the girl. Consider this a lesson for her. If it is someone else, it will be very pitiful for that person to encounter terrible things caused by other people. Ultimately, Adam hopes that this will be a lifelong lesson for the girl about behaving with the gods. But as for Sarah, she thought differently. She said that this must be about Adam, because you are like a magnet that attracts negative spirits. They will come and disturb you wherever you go. It wasn't until a few more steps that Adam realized that Sarah was teasing him. These things had followed Adam since he was a child, so he didn't mind Sarah's teasing. This discouraged her, and she didn't want to tease Adam anymore. Turning to Sarah's enigmatic expression, Adam added that these kinds of things are tough to explain. Only those who have experienced it will know that the girl is telling the truth, while others think the other girl is drunk and then mess up. It was already quite late, so Adam didn't want to linger any longer. He told Sarah to hurry back to her room to go to bed. Otherwise, the two of them won't be able to leave the hotel tomorrow morning. Listening to Adam, Sarah went to her room. Before closing her door, she did not forget to say good night to Adam in a very cordial manner. The following day, the two woke up quite early to prepare to go out. The schedule had been arranged by Sarah in advance, which did not surprise Adam at all because he had known Sarah to be a very caring person for a long time. Just like that, Adam and Sarah visited many places in this city. Mixed with excursions, the two sometimes stopped by some snack shops to enjoy local dishes. The two walked side by side, walking everywhere, sometimes holding hands. Suppose anyone does not know the situation at first glance. In that case, Adam and Sarah will likely be mistaken for a couple in love. And it was this misunderstanding that led to a very unexpected and cute situation. A tourist who loves taking photos, when he saw Sarah's happy face, he couldn't help but shoot before asking for permission. He then gave the photo back to Adam and Sarah. Looking at the photo that the funny man had just given her, Sarah showed a very bright smile and complimented the photo for being very beautiful. She said she would copy another photo to give to Adam as a souvenir when she got back to the city. After walking for a while, Sarah suddenly exclaimed as if she remembered something. It turns out that tonight there will be a campfire at the beach. Sarah couldn't pass up this opportunity as someone who likes exciting activities, so she asked Adam to join. At Sarah's enthusiasm, Adam immediately nodded in agreement without thinking much. It's over 20 years old, but Adam has never participated in activities like this. During his childhood, in addition to enduring the torture of friends and the estrangement of those around him, the only person who made friends with him was his master. So tonight, Adam was experiencing emotions for the first time that he had never had before. Understanding this, Sarah actively dragged Adam to participate in fun activities. The two are constantly participating in games and dancing around the bonfire. Although he really liked the atmosphere here, because it was the first time, Adam couldn't help but be surprised and shy. Seeing Adam's shyness, Sarah handed him a bottle of wine and told him to take a big sip. Sure enough, this worked. After drinking a few more glasses, Adam was no longer as timid as at first. After dancing around the fire until tired, everyone temporarily sat down to rest and talk. It is true that after drinking a little wine, people will become pleased and excited. Sarah is no exception. Now, she looks at Adam and says that she loves seeing the look on his face when he smiles because he was really handsome then. Feeling embarrassed by this compliment from Sarah, Adam deliberately looked away to avoid Sarah's hot eyes. But it was this that made Adam see something very unexpected. Adam noticed from the shore a figure appeared. After appearing, the shadow immediately approached the group of people sitting by the fire. But when the other person approached the illumination range of the firelight, Adam suddenly realized that this was not a living person. What had just arrived was a drowned soul in the sea, perhaps because it had been dead for a long time. It had a lot of moss and sea creatures on it. Looking at the clothes the ghost was wearing, Adam realized that this was the ghost of a girl. After approaching the fire, the ghost sat down next to the first man it met. Seeing this scene, of course, Adam couldn't ignore it. Adam jumped to his feet to Sarah's surprise, preparing to intervene. But somehow, Adam's legs suddenly softened, so he staggered to his knees, perhaps because he had drunk a lot of alcohol earlier, so he was like that. While Adam could not get up again, the ghost lured the man he was sitting next to follow her. Noticing Adam's strange actions, Sarah immediately asked him. She guessed that because Adam was not used to drinking, but drank continuously and so much, so he was drunk. He also felt this, so Adam raised his hand to rub his face a few times to regain consciousness. Afraid that Adam was drunk and sitting on the cold, windy beach for a long time would not be good, Sarah offered to take him back to the hotel. But Adam's expression made Sarah feel more and more strange. Adam acted like that because the ghost led the man further and further away. Sarah had just let go of her hand when Adam fell to his knees again, but very quickly, he rose to his feet and staggered after the man to Sarah's astonishment. However, Adam was one step behind. The man was as if he was mesmerized, completely unaware of his actions. By the time Adam ran to the water's edge, he had gone quite far from the shore and completely disappeared under the water. Never before had Adam felt so rushed as this time, trying to use up all the remaining strength. Adam ran as fast as possible towards the man who had just disappeared. He understood that the man's life was very fragile. If he did not intervene, he would surely die. Seeing Adam's actions and posture at this time made Sarah quickly guess his intentions. But she couldn't let Adam in such a drunken state plunge into the sea. Sarah rushed to stop Adam with a frightened scream, but she was a step behind. Sarah was distraught at Adam's figure disappearing in the dark water. She prepared to plunge into the water to rescue. But right at this moment, the people around noticed an abnormality. One of them quickly jumped into the water and pulled Sarah back. After Adam plunged into the water, he was utterly lost, making Sarah feel more worried and scared. Unable to escape the control of the people around, Sarah could only look towards the sea and desperately shouted Adam's name.